Alright, chat. We are back. It's late. Actually, it's not even late. It's like 10:30 p.m. We gonna do this earlier, but I was hanging out with
So,
homies.
the Sovereign was undergoing mental refreshment. I do not believe for a moment that he truly was in need of it. And I fear he shall never be the same. I am no physician, but I understand the dire implications of what you have said. The Consul shall be made to pay for his part in this. This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains, I suppose there's something Inez's, it appears, not that it bothers me. Your pet mechanical has been something of a nuisance lately. She bludgeoned me on multiple occasions, and I suspect. Though I know it to be a lost cause, I must ask. Mightn't there be some I caught her? Well, this agent of the Sovereign stands ready. Speak freely. Have
Hey,
you viewed? Speak freely.
she's kind of broken.
Speak freely. Speak freely.
They say he's slightly broken, but there may be a way to fix him. Because his quest is weirdly glitched. I'm hoping like 2 glitches will get fixed. It would be I'm hoping I'm hoping for 2 things. His quest to be fixed and the fix with the UCS unacquainted. Hopefully, like, that will be patched. Because it's kind of weird being wanted after killing one guy who no one knew that, even though you were there.
Give Auntie 2 bits and she'll give you
Because of there might be a fix with Christian. If I get here to here.
I must ask. You've returned. Now let me. I'm still quite busy, so there's. I thought I'm still here.
Anything good here?
Have a profitable day.
Oh man, doing
Bet they'll name you employee of the fiscal quarter.
I'm hoping.
Head's all bloated. Just want to say, I'm a big fan of your work.
Right, let's see if this fixes. Let's see if this fixes Christian because his ass is fucking. All taps on. So this thing then.
Blast! I was halfway through my backwards recitation of each protectorate law. Good that repetition. Speak freely.
I think it's just broken.
Do I? Speak freely. Bending. Speak freely.
I think it's broken, chat. Anyway, because you're supposed to have to breathe them. We'll finish up this latest quest, and then start heading to starting thing. Right now I'm getting subways like fucking while ago. It's just been sitting there. We're doing okay. It's alright, Gucci. Where the fuck are we going? Over here? Okay. Somebody's good. It's like, I really get it though. So like I end up getting 2 shots though. I ended up getting a 6-inch spicy Italian and a Chipotle. I think probably steak and cheese is really good. Brownie. Again, chat, if you ever decide to play this game, brownie is one thing you might want. Because more things, to me, the PS roundabout, well technically roundabout doesn't even matter, but brownie seems to be like that one thing you're gonna use more often enough. So it's like, if they would decide to make a character, choose brownie. And don't kill the random fucking NPC. On the one ship. That shit tossed me, I killed him, and I'm wanted. Like, give or take, I don't care, I can't kill everyone. For the sake of not doing that. You know.
I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais' research is now. They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to. I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchoress Brunn has some explaining to do. A disputation of current order methodology. Focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the Laureate Council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly. I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. that they'd mentioned an Old Order research station. That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden, placed by the name of Point Obviation. I don't know what happened to Anchorus Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious. And the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea. I've seen it happen. Things can take on a life of their own at a certain point. The more overt the response, the more unexpected the outcomes. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground. Yes, time to seek out Anchorus Brun.
Why is only one bed here? I know one over there. How do you even get that? Well, technically, if they can have the glass moved. Oh, I gotta fucking back. That's stupid. This game is actually like really fun though, Chad. Like, I recommend it. If you like building characters, this is the game for you. And like any other RPG, fucking Stealth Archer is the way to go. Too bad Tristan's broken. I'll try to talk to him every time I see him. I'm thinking maybe like maybe that'll fucking.
I am prepared. Speak freely.
Good place. It's like frozen and webbed. It's new. Technically no.
Halt! Bye-bye. Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The Endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low-probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchorus Brun straight away.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Anchorus Brun is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
I'm with
I can tell him.
Given the security here, if we don't tread lightly, leaving peacefully might not be an option later.
I mean, unless that's something that I think with the order, I don't care.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
I am a long-time vocal exponent of your work.
Yeah, with a facility this impressive, I'm interested to see the work that warranted its construction.
Sure. Want to read that, Pauga?
Who's this? Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchorus Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently. I understand you allowed Seer Wily to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And you're Marisol Delgado. We've never met somehow, but I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the Anchorhold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Yes, we're so very pleased to have her. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming. Wonderful. So good of you to join us. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
Not the optimal use of ammunition.
How much longer do you predict preparation?
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macrowaves, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful, so I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
Hold on. Why are you even here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brunn will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the second floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us that brings us onwards. Define recovered simulation, get us to sequence.
I'm gonna say you're gonna move. I might fuck it up. Audio settings 1.
Unfriendly nearby.
Something wrong back there? Hello?
start the cycle.
Path to ascendancy is non-linear, so it says in the good textbook.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. Eight. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5.
It wasn't leaving. Well, hopefully that's good enough, because I don't know how to activate.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen.
Did it work? Did it work? Sia Bujold, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchris Brunn out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchris Brunn. But she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good. All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brunn give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light chat. There's a wealth of well-proven data to verify haphazard murder being a profoundly bad idea. Deploying a logic bomb inside a reasoned argument is demonstrably more effective.
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change. Let's hear it. Seems reasonable. Appreciate you listening. Murder shouldn't be our first option here. Too many drawbacks, both mathematically and ethically.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I am I have been trying to be different from the person others believe me to be.
From the legend? If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet. Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her. But in the event you should fail, you'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchorus is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchorus to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchorus realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely. Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. And Marisol, do keep
Let's do this chat. Oh, look at that baby girl.
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, hmm? Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. What? Are you all right? Did you hit your head coming up here? I mean, what is that supposed to mean? It couldn't... Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Really? In what way? Did Seer Bujold fail to explain? Using her theorem, we can map the position and path of every atom in a simulated universe, then extrapolate that to solve the equation. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected, an anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Now, I'm starting to believe you're just needlessly fretting. Is this nerves? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom. Oh, is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. That's both incorrect and rather mean. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. I fear this was a waste of valuable time.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in Seer Bujold's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujold's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
We tried. Our fallback plan's our only option now. Head for the hatch.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend to do?
Fellow scholars of the Order, a tragic accident has occurred. During our recent experiment in Test Chamber Beta, we failed to recognize that ventilation systems had been left connected to Test Chamber Alpha. As you know, it had been recently refurbished as an enclosure for Anchoress Brun. She gave her life for science. Well, it's true that we found a related reason, but she gave her life for the pursuit of science. As the experiment,
That's the fuck out of here, Chad.
Hey! Save that for the wrongdoers!
Take umbrage.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchoress Brun falls prey to an unfortunate accident right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events are unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. Sounds like a glorified way to describe agents of disruption. I'm skeptical that you lacked a part in all this. Suppose you'll claim this was all just coincidence. A misaligned series of mishaps that simply appear to be your fault. The Anchoress was one of the finest minds the Order has ever produced. I'm well versed in manipulative prevarication from feckless mutineers. Try again. Or try facing a gauntlet of well-trained exemplars. Are you done? I know you're to blame. I just wanted to see how far you were gonna take this. I can't believe Anchoress Brun fell for any of it. Fellow exemplars of—
Give the word, I'll take care of it. Got my man on the hunt. I know. Drop the smoke. Bet if I go unseen. There's another there. Order relocate.
Yep. This is my favorite part of the job. No witnesses, chat. When in doubt. Yeah.
Agent collaboration!
Try to stupefy. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I'm still working. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Reducing enemy effectiveness.
Look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Say, I know this was difficult and rather a mess, but you listened. You tried to do right before you did what you must. I appreciate it, the attempt.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye. Oh, Brunn obviously murdered her. Thought you knew that. Perhaps it was an accident. Perhaps she simply wanted to knock Chow unconscious so she could sneak away. Or not. Indefinite immurement isn't for everyone. Even the finest minds may crack under the strain. But her canned feigned concern about Chow, how she kept changing the subject, both belied an underlying sense of guilt to me. Oh, not really.
Okay.
Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I will be. Thank you, dear.
Seer Bujold sure was something. Hope you didn't take any of her harsher comments to heart.
Ah, she's dead. I know you're right.
Commander, it's customary to...
May whatever speak free.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. A bit, yes. And yet, so, yes, so, I hope so. She seemed pleased that it's been a while. I'm appreciative.
Yeah. Right now. Sadly, we still got the ACS undisputed claim. Hostile to us. But it's weird. See all those red mods? That means they're gonna kill me. Alright, Taylor, go too far. My bad. Sadly, it means I can't do any of these quests.
Trinicular, arriving.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that anti-choice society is based
around. And motion. There it is. Fucking goddamn. Although he was fucking.
Pitilessly lengthy approval process. When it can be enhancing people's lives now as a response.
We've successfully co-opted yet another of our rivals. Can't believe those eggheads accepted the deal. What's next on my agenda?
That outside contractor is here. You requested a brief tete-a-tete.
Ah, there you are.
Oh,
our fresh-faced new go-getter. We meet in the flesh at last. You've proved quite useful. Keep it up. You'll be going places. You don't seem much put off by my appearance. Good. I have no stomach for those with no stomach regarding me having no stomach. It is, however, something of a brand secret reserved for only the most trusted confidants. And covered in detail buried within the confidentiality clause you agreed to on arrival. I trust this presents no concerns for you, yes?
Well, I usually kill people.
Ain't meaning no disrespect, it's just everyone was saying that you were focused on a product launch or avoiding assassination attempts. That's why you weren't seen in public.
Poor dear, believing that erroneous drivel. You do know I have a reputation to maintain. I can't let every rung leech know my condition and open the door for plotting. I ask again, do you have any problems with the previously mentioned stipulations?
No.
Fortunately, when you're the head of an advanced medical technology corporation, you become first in line for any experimental life-preserving procedures. As far as what happened, I was the victim of an unfortunate industrial accident shortly after we arrived here, the details of which are less salient than the details of what comes next.
Not exactly. Well, exactly. But not in the way you think. We have a mission for you that is vital to Auntie's Choice's survival.
We've uncovered an opportunity to procure me a new, audaciously improved replacement body. There was a past proposal to utilize graphs, but, oh, once I saw what happened to those misfortunates in the experiment, like your hanger-on here, the idea was promptly abandoned.
Wait, are you saying that the grafting program was only started up to help you with your condition? And was shuttered because it couldn't?
Yes, keep up, dear. You think we would have invested money in such a risky procedure for gains on the battlefield? Well, that's what bombs are for.
That means your scientists lied to us, and our suffering didn't mean anything at all. Is that right? Me and mine were just lab sprats to you this whole time?
This is what you signed up for. Tell me, did you also believe that we came here to solely liberate Arcadia and not for its resources? Oh, you did. I'll have you know, we at Auntie's Choice are far from blood simple. Where's the profit in killing all your enemies when you can co-opt and sell goods to them later? Tut-tut. No, to find me the perfect body, you'll be assailing an inappreciably populated, automated automech factory over on Praetor. Not just any automechanical, something much, much more exciting. That facility was designed to build complex automechs, a natural choice when the Protectorate began experimenting with a proxy body for the original Sovereign. It was the last in a long line of his ill-fated life extension experiments. Work halted when he died, and the torso prosthesis they developed has been locked in the lab ever since. Make it mine.
There's a sub-facility beneath the Automech factory. Its entrance, being hidden, is easy to miss. But we can show you how to find it.
Well then, fetch me my new body and we can finally begin bringing this system to heel.
You know I have to, chat. You know I have to try.
This is
just get the system. How about some cloud cover?
We can't kill Auntie. That makes sense, yeah. Like, why would you waste grafted on a fucking soldier when you can just blow people up? You're chipping my energy something.
Damn glad we could get Auntie's choice and the Order to make peace with one another. Reckon this news will give... Anyhow, was there something you needed, Command?
I can't believe it. The only reason the grafting program was created was for Auntie's sake. And when it didn't work, we were tossed aside like broken toys. And for her to say outright that she's only here for the resources and the manpower... Oh, she really took us all for a ride, didn't she? She told us we were liberators, that anyone could be a hero and be rewarded. Ain't nothing but lies. And it ain't just Ortiz that's dead as a result. No. In fact, I'm a mite more galvanized to prove Auntie wrong and make these experiments worth it for us bottom rungers. Sure, she'd be happy to sweep all this aside. I won't let her.
Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Okay, bye. I do think it's unique that if you kill an enemy, they're just gone. If you just kill all the enemies in like an area, just gone. Don't come back. Loot that you left on the floor. Still there. Corpses, still there. Anything here for me to yoink? I go supposedly looking for a body. But I'm guessing it's right there. I guess he wants the.
Spies from Anti-Cleo! Seize them!
That was easy.
I am prepared. Speak freely.
Nature.
Bop bop bada bop.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice.
There we go.
I have thick skin, but it ain't that thick. You need me to teach how to fight?
Lol.
And sportsmanlike conduct is tolerated? That will put posteriors in the seats.
Soon I'll be able to leave this office in my stylish... You're back! Finally! Finally! Do you have it? Did you bring it here? A last-minute shakedown, is it? I knew I liked you. Yes, of course. Fine, fine. Oh, let me see it. Yes, indeed. Oh, let me look at you, gorgeous. If you'll all just excuse me a moment as I slip into something more formidable.
There you are. Congratulations. Now your body's almost as intimidating as your mind. You've narrowed the gap quite a bit.
Oh, Auntie, you look amazing.
Cool, so what about the giant dome around there?
A new mech body after watching you strut the walk.
What does it look like?
What about you? What do you think? Any first impressions you'd like to share? Wonderful! Exactly the effect I was hoping for.
What's your skin
What's
and tail like?
more, it's an undeniable confirmation that the Archive-derived strategic plan can be reliably executed and produces incredible
Well, you definitely
results.
should put on a dress or something.
With their predictive abilities refining our planning and execution, our market dominance is a foregone conclusion. Yes, so much to do, and we have you to thank for making it happen. I am quite looking forward to you working for me further.
Now is when we could try chat. Really? That was it? $5? She had $5, chat. I gotta stop bothering you. You're trying to eat and fucking just bothering you. I'm sorry. Hope you have a good nap. I've been sleeping in here.
As they say, time is capital, time is bits. You're burning Luca just standing there. Go!
Warning, life support functional. I could have flipped the kill switch to kill her. That would be funny. Well, it looks like the only thing to do now, chat, is go thing. You're so cute. You're such a cutie patootie. You're such a little cutie patootie. Such a good thing, yeah.
May whatever we do speak free.
Go to the chat box, I know it's a thing. Actually, that's the wrong chapel. Baby. I'm doing a scritchy scratch. I'm doing a scritchy scratch. I'm doing a scritchy scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Shut up. Yeah, I think it's weird. Like, I feel like as soon as you like get the get like the hover suit, like that's the only suit you're gonna be able to wear, really.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the Archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Rift processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Wow.
What about the other one?
Your call, Commander. Either we head to the reactor or punch card processing.
Or which one is optional because which one's an optional one? Okay, the reactor. You have to do both anyway, so let's repair the reactor actually. We gotta repair it. What, baby girl? Bah. Bah.
What are they doing down there? Are they after us?
Is that 1 hours?
Oh, I'm really looking pathetic.
The Archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle. Made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable work. Namely, via the reactor's backup security systems.
We could recalibrate the turrets or
Emergency
seal the
ammunitions
reinforcement
cache
doors.
unsealed.
Whatever keeps us alive is fine by me. I see a few caches around if you're low on supplies. And we also got the fire suppression system at our disposal. No shortage of options here.
Okay, now.
Emergency first aid cache unsealed.
Yeah, maybe there's one down there. Having the observing feels really good. Science! I don't know. Not a nerd. Guys, maybe there's like one somewhere that I don't know about. I need one process for that.
Under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul.
Okay, let's set it down here.
Don't reckon this bunker mech will kindly invite us in for tea.
I thought I'm getting those, but I haven't found a fucking new thing.
Troublemaker approaching.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Dropping smoke.
Distraction for you. Come at me. Fire bolt.
You court slow, Commander. Not getting up without help, Commander. Knew you had my back.
These little pigs. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed. Got a sight, huh?
Dropping smoke.
Give the word, then I'll take it. Walking this way.
I see an unfriendly
In business.
Oh, nice. Oh, we got that back up, you know. I know what a fire. I'm pretty sure the fire suppression would have just killed everyone with the robot. Well, that's up. That was good. And then I could do a jump, fucking bypass everything. I don't care about the other stuff there. I don't really know. Why not save me now? Who knows I'm an idiot? I was a sneak, and that's why I didn't do a lot of damage.
With punch card processing re-enabled. Down.
Hitching a ride's likely the easiest way down.
I can't think of a faster one.
One we'd survive anyway.
This is why you turn on the heat chat and do the optional shit.
Trouble?
Damn.
Oh, great. Now we gotta dodge bugs in the
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. Requisite tasks complete. Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the Rift data further.
How to fight.
Watch where you point that thing.
Hey, easy with the fratricide.
Hey, easy on the actuators.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands. Purge required.
Until we sort out these shifting priorities, the Archive's about as useful as a box of rocks.
You must choose before I, Ueniac, become caught in an endless erroring loop of malfunction. A long but inevitable descent into obsolescence. My priorities parallel those of the Order co-founder, the charismatic mathematician. To help nudge humanity toward its ultimate ascendance. To hinder outsiders from disrupting our perfect system.
To bankrupt our rivals and force them to buy all manner of necessities from us. Our ultimate purpose isn't profit per se. It's to provide value to others. Yes, at as little cost as possible. That leads to profit. Like an added benefit, or happy side effect.
Error, 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 error. Priority control access NUC unsealed. Initiate purge.
I think that's our cue to go inside.
A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom.
This looks like a main point chat.
Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms, oscillating, cantankerously, radical divergences from the architect's
So I think if we had them paired, we
humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed.
Overt influence, mindless indulgence, thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes,
Foster dependence.
denounce interdependence,
Promote the informer.
condemn the questioner,
Benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The lore of security and plenty.
overt influence, mindless indulgence, attitudes,
Foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Condemn the questioner. A perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms, oscillating, cantankerously, benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The lore of security and plenty. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent. Radical divergences from the architect's plan. Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. Benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The lore of security and plenty. Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms, oscillating, cantankerously.
overt influence, mindless indulgence, thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitude.
Stop and consider. What would you...
Hold on now. Remember, I am a fool. Stop now, and I'll weigh dozens.
Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you?
You drive a hard bargain.
All right,
40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say?
Vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately.
or run the risk of unspeakable ire. All I ever wanted was the best for us and the worst for everybody else. Is that really so bad?
Really hope he didn't just break the archive.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again. Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Hope UENIAC is feeling more like itself now. We got some Rift data to process.
Shall I proceed? Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just a start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions? Seeing as how my priorities are largely modeled after a founder of the Order, I expect returning to their supervision should resume without undue vexation or worry. Rich data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contain flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. And it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Unless you're eager to explore more of Cloister, we should head back to the ship. See where the data leads.
Good. I could do with a hot meal and a lay down.
We go for the crew chat. There it is. Error correction, energy woven material. And it looks like a medium. It says it's a medium. But what does it do? While time dilation active, you gain a percent chance to. It's nothing good. It's nothing good. Hand over the calculations. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here then. That's just a broken glass. Get the fuck out of here, you fat shit. I kind of like you need help taking over the place. It's like there really wasn't anybody. Like I'm guessing like on harder difficulties, yes, you would need to. I mean, but I don't know if there's a way to piss everyone off. Again, Tristan is glitched, so we can't get the achievement to befriend Tristan.
Commander, this unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter. A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared. Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible. These objectives are not incompatible, Commander. Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving, that is a correct assessment, Commander.
Hey, this is it,
In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Without Auntie's choice or the Order's help, you will have to face Horizon Point's dangers alone. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death, and this unit is not permitted to participate in free and open elections. Offering encouraging consolation. Good luck with your campaign, Commander.
So, is there even like a trophy to do point home for myself? Because if there is, you know, yellow flag, let's do this. I'm looking. There's 100 fucking cards. Yeah, I'm not playing anything. Don't look like it. What should we say, chat? YOLO? I'm usually a YOLO swag guy. Well, let's see what happens when we get a decent looking. I'm usually like a YOLO swag dude. Like, let's go YOLO it. I can take security also. Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is something that they want to do. Why does it bring me here? So how do I? The archive is badly damaged. You won't be able to hand over the signals until you made it.
I have no further information to impart at present.
Maybe I should just gotta go over to like the order itself. Because there's something is fucked up, we're just gonna yellow swipe this fucking thing. Hasn't stopped us before.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
I believe our group's combined efforts are directly...
Hello, layperson.
Lovely day for differential geometry. Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
You take our property, you lose our respect. Not a complex place.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
What if I go and see?
Discombobulating enemies.
I didn't mean to do that.
Combatant scan. Suture me up. Improve your armor.
Navigating.
We have to find the repair kit. I really want to fucking look around for this fucking thing. Bleh. Actually annoying. That's it. And I got a badass body right over here that I don't know about because every time I come here it's so dark. I think we just waste all of this because it's like I want us to repair the thing. But I don't know how to repair it. And I think we may have to fucking just look up the video or something. So it says it's just broken. And it's like so I repaired the thing, I repaired the reactor. See, I get all that, but it's like not. I still think that it's thing. I think we made this thing. I think it just glitched out. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Apparently we're supposed to do faction quests first. Before going to the archive, but, you know, it's whatever. We're just gonna go do the main quest. There we go, chat. Where it all began.
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control. The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
But to what end is he working here? The Consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
I didn't keep him doing it. But
fortunately, the Providence is not equipped with exterior weaponry. If you can reach the ship, you should find no obstacles to boarding it. This unit urges moving quickly. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent destruction of the colony.
I can foresee a few likely instances where you could use my skills and experience.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Is everybody here just like Mass Effect? Oh my god.
To be so close.
I'll come back.
The rift. It's magnificent. When we've done what we came to do.
Yeah, too bad I'm not gonna fucking bring you. Get the fuck out of here, little baby.
It's finally time.
I'll switch that. That's another penguin as long as hell.
You know how some creatures can smell danger? I think I might have absorbed some of that. Watch those troops carefully. That must be the Providence. Were it in other hands, I can imagine the real good it could do.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Where to go?
Free hole in the head. I'm the one you need to worry about. Got the smoke.
Exposure.
Can't imagine a worse forever hanging between life and death.
Back we're almost out of chat.
Being back here feels like straying into a dream. Bad kind.
You need anyone to pinch you? You just let me know. You ain't alone in this.
This is where we had our first mission. The cat over here. I had stuff looting. That's what that is, honestly. We beat this and we're probably gonna be the... Gonna be it. I don't think we're gonna... Play it. If I do, I'm definitely gonna. You know.
Mess. Good thing you got our own good properly navigate.
Well, that's a thing. Basically a roof modulator.
Not sure I trust our shields to hold up against that plasma. Let's find another way around.
We're clear.
Good second chat. We're back. Oh, this is like in the midst of like the final battle with the final thing, but take a little fiver. It's okay. Alright, chat. I'm back. It took a minute. We are back.
More Ripper troops. Let's give them peace the only way we can.
That's some bad company. I see an unfriendly soup.
I wish what we're supposed to be doing besides letting me up there.
Make it come. Love to, but I'm not ready. Let me know if you needed a stretch.
Fuck.
Let me handle this.
Got a distraction for you. Pop and smoke.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining.
God damn, this is like a huge jungle. Or we could somehow get him make our way over there.
That sounds like Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen. Law, is that you? It's me, Niles. No, I look a mite different from how you remember me. Been working on my fashion sense.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. So it is you. Thanks, Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now. We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Val and I tried looking for you while the commander went on ahead, but DeVries never intended for us to finish the mission. We barely escaped the station before she destroyed it.
So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right. Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you? Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn. Frickin' best you can do is end this for me. So will you? I'm sure.
Glad we could do you this one last kindness. Rest easy now, Helen. You've earned it. Won't let no one forget your bravery.
I always knew I could count on you, Rookie. You've made a damn fine agent. I only wish I'd been there to see it. This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh?
Thank you for putting an end to her suffering.
Looks like you.
I know that wasn't an easy
I
decision,
do.
but it was the right one. Thank you for putting an end to her suffering. I know that wasn't an
She's
easy
fucking
decision,
dead yet.
but it was the right one.
I think. 2 years ago. I think it all loops back around the same. No.
Well, the ship doesn't look at all intimidating at first. Though, I got my questions about that rover they're sending down.
Well, we're gonna steal that rover and go back up.
Got my left hand on first. Smoke break. Things take time, Commander.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
They make it fast.
Oh. Well, I almost died right there. Pretty sure I was supposed to do something, man, but luckily for me, I have, I don't know what that does, but...
Whoa, that ain't a normal rift. Normal as they can be, anyhow. Is it?
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to check.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
I can close it. I can close it. I can close it. I'm just gonna die in here. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that plan was. To shut up the turns? Point in that if I have to get over there. Look at the teleporting.
Is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Haven't come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
I was gonna run straight in and just interact with it. Well, apparently that's a no-no.
I can't hear.
Ready to wait. On your command.
This is the Sovereign's office, ain't it? It reeks of overcompensating.
Let's see what we can do.
Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised. Wow, ain't that convenient. First nice thing Sovereign's done for us.
Reckon we can input this equation in that terminal we found.
Wait, damn it. I see terminal. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff, chap. What? It's like not fucking. You know. Fucking did.
This is scientist.
Great. Now we can get through the chamber. And we won't expire immediately. Well, at least we can treat his utter and complete failure as a lesson. We all look around for it.
With our observations in the laboratory, our projections are off by orders of magnitude.
Oliver, save us. Montserrat's hypothesis was correct all along. The results of the experiments were faulty. Capture the reading. Let the flames turn the reading!
Got a distraction for you.
Rovers are ticket up to the ship. Let's find that rift modulator and finish this.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking.
On the way to the rescue, sight unseen.
Report to intake.
No welcoming committee? Huh. Should be simple unsealing the hangar at least.
We're gonna claim it for us, so.
Reinforcements incoming. I was getting tired of doing everything around here. Liquidate them. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Things take time, Commander. Walking slow.
Oh, what the fuck is he doing here? Like how it's only mean Auntie. Well, it's only her because the order got glitched out. Oh no, she's here too.
In spite of your success thus far, the hard work is not yet finished. You still need to seize the Rift Modulator and end the console's machinations. By force, if necessary. Both the modulator and the conductor of this ill-conceived plot are on the decks above us. However, there are security protocols you will need to bypass in order to access them.
Oh, two of the strongest individuals in Arcadia aren't enough for you? Well, perhaps you need a quick bowl of Purpleberry Crunch for an added boost of moxie.
A precision strike team meets the requirements of this mission.
Bringing
any more troops would have been excessive. Each deck has its own restrictions, and the lift can only be operated with access credentials, such as a pass card. But these are limited to certain personnel, so it may be difficult to locate one. An alternate route through the engine room is viable, but there is a high likelihood that you will encounter automechanical defenses. Much on this ship, it seems. Indeed, look for me once you have reached the...
Okay.
Greetings, subject. Please note that any attempts to haggle will result. Please make a request. Display.
You don't have anything.
Got trouble, man.
Please keep any and all fluid. How might this unit note?
I think the only guy that actually sells nicotine.
If you experience, please keep stimulant.
You know, I'd really rather not deal with any of that. Can we try the elevator? Medical pack, out!
If you need a house call.
Good. We made it. I was expecting a wall of stinging axes. Maybe a punch to the face to top it all off.
You can see what's security for those guys.
Best to avoid combat if we can help it. Maybe you ought to look around for some credentials? If security's this tight, the modulator must be close by. I'm mighty curious about what these scientists were up to.
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew deck? This is a very poor time to be loitering somewhere you should not. You'd best present a very convincing reason for your presence, lest I order our automechs to smear you across the floor. Oh, are you a rift specialist? You should share your progress with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Here, I'll lend you my access credentials as proof of your authorization. Of course, the Consul's vision for an idealized version of Arcadia are paramount to my own aims. It's my wife, you see. She's never loved me, and she chews with her mouth open. Through the Consul's plan, I expect to see both issues rectified, especially the latter one. Montserrat asserts that...
Out of here. No, I got like 7 million of them, but I never know what they're. I don't know what to do with them. Oh. Extreme.
Reckon it was foolish to think we could stuff the modulator into a satchel. Ought to see what we can learn about it in the meantime.
I received word that you were here. Rift specialist, are you? What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you. Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart.
So you are familiar with the work we're doing?
Tell me.
What do you make of our experimentations?
So then you've come to the same conclusions as I. Though, you're not the one I must convince to deviate from this mess that we're in. Our situation is far more dire than it may seem. There is no proof that Rift data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan will fail completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, perhaps on the module over there, allow me to download my report and grant you access to the control deck. I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead. A deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Accessing report. Rift Restoration Analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time. All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Well, we got the schematics. This report got me asking questions. If they found rifts in deep space, where humanity supposedly ain't been, how did they form? It don't add up. But we got no time to ponder it just yet. We got the modulator.
Whatever. They don't want to add up, cat.
Deal with the console and shutter that rift report.
Not good girl, you sleeping. No, I thought this would go on for a lot longer than it is. It's only been like 2.5 hours. I was expecting like a big jump. 7-hour jump just to beat this fucking
Your
thing.
punctuality is as commendable as ever. How did you fare in securing the rift modulator? Your attempts at levity are wasted before this particular audience. Did you find anything else of use regarding the modulator? Yet one more hindrance to overcome in this endeavor. Nevertheless, I expect you to guard those plans closely in the interim. Did you find anything else of note? That was not necessary. When one learns information that rattles their understanding of the universe, one may take a moment to consider the gravity of said information. We know that rifts are only caused by skip drives, so if they are appearing in non-colonized space, then this is truly momentous. It proves definitively that life did not originate on Earth, and may, in fact, exist elsewhere in other forms.
See, I don't care what shit it's like. You're like, no.
Of course, I wouldn't want to discount these findings too
I don't
quickly,
fucking give a shit.
especially considering the implications.
I concur. This is a discussion for later, with laureates in attendance. For now, we must confront the Consul before he wrests that future away forever. He is just through those doors. I have run the numbers, and should you wish to negotiate with the Consul, you must be strategic. He will not react well to a direct attack on his character or methods early on. I am never more grateful for having evolved past emotion than when I speak with you.
I might tread a mite lightly, dear. If I know the Consul's type, and I do, his ego can take only so many hits before his guns do the talking. Simply goading may not be ideal.
Ain't opposed to speaking with the man, but I'll be damn near floored if it doesn't end in a fight.
You should take this time to prepare. Replenish your supplies. Explore your environment for any advantages.
We don't need
Consider
advantages,
what
baby.
options you
I have
may
a
in
shotgun in the
event
fucking dream.
negotiations fail. And if there is anything more you need to say to me or your companions, I encourage you to divest yourself of these diversionary thoughts while you still can.
I just picked Niles. Niles. Fuck you. I don't think we need anything. I think we over G. Let's fucking do this. But just in case something's up, new save.
Ah, the distinguished presiding bishop herself has deigned to join us. What a charming surprise.
Don't overlook the main attraction, dear. I even wore my finest battle attire.
I might have known you'd conspire with our enemy and lead some foolhardy crusade against me. Loyalty has eluded you for years, after all.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember you.
Forming an alliance was necessary to combat the irrationality of your foolish endeavor. Those who fail to show reason do not deserve to lead this colony. Now, stand down.
I will not. I am saving this colony from itself, and ridding it entirely of traitors and trespassers like you. Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not? I don't doubt that, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal. Oh, I'm sure you believe yourself capable. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
Greater Tranquility Station was a test?
It was a modest success. I had hoped it could humble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience.
You know there's an achievement to actually kill this guy with
the very plan before you.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend. Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the Matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect. Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our Matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed. It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on, tell me all the ways I'm wrong. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken. Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the Matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself. Like I am doing now. You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. And I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree. So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Madness is rarely apparent to one in its throes. I wonder, would you even be capable of hearing facts if we offered them?
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim? I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality. I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
It's true. Your matriarch suspected the Protectorate was doomed from the get-go. Reuben was mucking things up even before his mother's body was cold.
No, Reuben would not have gone against her. He was a stalwart protector of Arcadia to the end. We could all see his devotion. If he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have undone all of the Matriarch's work. I swore to guide the Matriarch's line. It was not a matter of choosing sides. It was duty. But surely it cannot be possible that I've gotten this wrong. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay. It doesn't matter what you bring before me. I stand firm in the knowledge that I am following the grand plan, and that indeed.
Let me handle this. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you here.
Over here! Free hole in the head! That's the one you need to worry about. Enemy operative!
Got my lamp going up.
I had to do a study in with clothes, but I'll do that when. You know, I'll do it later. Could I just try this straightforward?
If the readouts are to be believed, the rift is on the verge of destabilizing completely. But the rift modulator cannot be operated from this distance. It must be flown into the rift.
That would be suicide.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no uncertainty. Someone present must do this. Sometimes there is no alternative. This is one such time. Steel yourself. I will take the schematics back with me, and, using the processed rift data, of course, The Order will begin production of more modulators that can be operated at a safe distance.
You all with me.
What? And deprive the galaxy of my singular leadership? You should really rethink this.
There are too many errors in your logic to enumerate on them now. But to summarize, you are wrong. Alas, that your ignorance should cost our lives.
Yeah, no, I'm flying us into the ship, bitch. Let's go. To a job, no.
In the end, the commander chose not to choose. Thus, the rift destroyed the colony, killing everyone in Arcadia, followed shortly by everyone everywhere, as rift destabilizations rippled across the galaxy. In conclusion, the end.
Woo! Wow! I killed us all.
Honestly, Ruth Bassar could use my help too. She's all brain.
Oh, the good thing I saved it. That was the funniest fucking thing ever. This fucking... It reminds me of the first game. Well, if you literally choose the stupid card, you can literally just skip the fucking thing into the sun.
If though it may be troubling to you, I will take the schematics back with me, and using the processed rift data, of course.
That's some grim foreshadowing there, Commander.
Well now, I suppose this is goodbye, isn't it? I should say how I appreciate you helping me gain control of Arcadia, to promise you it will be a better place for all, and avoid tearing up about how this all fell to you.
Knew it'd come down to us. Always does.
I wish this weren't on any one of us, but ain't got time to dwell on the more favorable outcomes. I see. Then let me be the first to thank you. You're the finest commander I've ever served with.
Finally, you know I can end my misery. This is it, chat. This is what I came for. I can end my misery in peace. Goodbye, my friend. Let's go. It's a job all time.
And so, in the end, the commanders sacrificed themselves to save the galaxy. No one knew their motives or thoughts in those final moments, though legends grew around this mythical agent of the Earth Directorate all the same. Having died at the peace talks, Augustine DeVries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the star agent who tragically went missing during her mission.
Yeah,
They'll continue to serve the Earth Directorate faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. he recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Tristan never uncovered who actually killed the Supreme Arbiter.
That's a lie. He did.
Chipped away at his ability to arbitrate. His once promising calling eventually ended with him stripped of rank, programming menial auto-mechanicals somewhere deep within the husk of Protectorate society.
Now we can't change it.
Asa finally achieved her dream of dying in a rift. All it took was a daring and blood-soaked heist of a modulator to create a rift that she then summarily leapt into. Thus Asa remained a fanatical member of the Glorious Dawn, spreading the truth of the rifts to her final agonized breath. Forced to think for themselves after a lifetime of luxurious certainty, Protectorate hardliners banded together to preserve their society. Without the Order or the corporatists controlling Arcadia, they had a real chance at making a comeback. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. Unable to die in their sacred rift after it was closed, the Glorious Dawn heeded a new calling, seeking the modulators needed to create new rifts, so that they could die in those instead. With unfettered access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Wow!
Honestly, Ruth Bassar could use my help too. She's all brains.
Okay, let's sacrifice one of the other people.
Though it may be troubling to you, this conclusion holds no... I will take the schematics back with me, and using the processed Rift data.
And great. I wish this weren't on any one of us. My pride ain't exactly... I just got welcomed back into Auntie's Choice. I finally got the chance to build something of my own for the... What are you talking about? I never said it would be easy, but go void yourself. Resort to insults all you like, but at the end of the day, you ain't nothing but a coward. And I ain't about to let a coward decide our fate. So fine, I'll do it.
Commander, what in the void are you thinking? Inez doesn't deserve this.
Hey, tell
what
me
are you
do
waiting
it.
for? Get the hell out of here.
Lol. Goodbye. Namo. Lamo. You think I could let Bell do it? We don't have to end. I could have triggered that.
So, in the end, Inez was volunteered against her will. As she drifted alone for her rendezvous with destiny, she could only wonder what she might have accomplished in life had someone else undertaken this final voyage to save the galaxy. Having died at the peace talks, and so, in the end, Inez was volunteered against her will. As she drifted alone for her rendezvous with... Having died at the peace talks,
I can go back.
Val continued... As he... Agent not... He... Ultimate Inez's... Although she never... Inez's untimely death proved to be a minor setback for the restart of Auntie's Choice's grafting program, which eventually... Yet cruel practices. Tristan never uncovered who actually killed the... Asa finally achieved her... Forced to think for the... Sovereign Varric, despite the unable to die in their sacred rift after... With unfettered access... The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Okay, I think that's it, Cat.
Honestly, Ruth Bassar could use my help too. She's all brains, but no branding.
He's not gonna say something right now. Alright, chat, I think that's it. We have finished the Outer Worlds 2 finally. We're done! We did it! That was it. So, I don't know. We'll, I had to go download fucking Kingdom Come 2 so we could do the last DLC. But, until then, I will see you next time. Have a good night. Bop, bop, and